Hello friends, welcome to BigDenoPlays. We're going to play some Mage Knight. Love a bit of Mage Knight. We're actually live streaming this one, how fun's that? And I look forward to hearing your feedback about the picture quality. So let's play some Mage Knight. Crazy game. What's going to happen in this game is we are going to explore this world. So it's been a little while since I played Mage Knight. My girlfriend was talking to me about my games collection and asking me to just work my way through the games collection and get rid of stuff that I don't need anymore. And I said, well, I need all of the ones that I've got. They're all excellent. She said, what about that one, Mage Knight? I've never seen you play it. And I said, well, I have played it, thank you, a lot. And it's very good. I think this is actually one of my most played games. I think I've got 60 plus plays of it. But I haven't played it in a long time, and I was watching a playthrough on Meet Me at the Table by Colin, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to whip out Mage Knight again. So I'll do a very, very quick teach on this. So yeah, this little thing here represents us. This is Krang. He's a dude I haven't played much, so we're going to try Krang. And Krang's going to explore around this map, potentially fighting against creatures like that, and taking over wizards' towers and rescuing fair maidens and damsels in distress before we eventually find 2 cities. And our job is to take both of those cities to successfully defeat the game. So doing so will earn us reputation, which we track here. Reputation and fame, which we will score on this. As we gain more and more fame, we level up, gaining new cards and new skills. This is a deck builder, but it's not a traditional deck builder. You get to go through your deck once in a turn. I've got black sleeves, by the way, so you might struggle to see those a little bit, but yeah, so we will take advanced actions and add them into our hand. We'll potentially take spells, and we'll also take some units and add those to our hero, and that will allow us to hopefully engage more and more. Now, all right, so we're playing against Norowas. So the first thing we do to start the game on the first day is we're going to roll the source dice and see what source stuff we have available. So that is a white, a blue and a red. That is quite nice. The next thing we do is we deal ourselves out our starting hand of 5 cards. There's our 5. That is our deed deck, it is called. And then I'll have a discard pile over here. So the 5 cards that we have available are Savage Harvester, that's his crystal 1 mana draw, Rage, Influence, and Swiftness. So we do have a white, which means we can use mana draw, which means we can do a range attack 3. You may discard a card in a crystal of the same colour. We don't have a green. So we have to choose one of these cards. I think we're going to choose Great Start. I don't normally go too far afield from Great Start in the first turn of the game. The dummy player will select Planning. That's quite annoying. That's my other favourite card. So the dummy player goes first. So we just play the dummy player's turn, and that tells us the cards that the dummy player draws, and that's literally the dummy player's turn, which is one of the things I absolutely love about this game. So we've got some choices. There's a village here. Going to this village is tempting because we can ransack the village and we can get some extra cards. Move and heal or draw 2 cards. All right. I think we are going to go here for this. We have no block really. That's okay. I think we're still going to go for that guy. Block 2. And then we can range attack 3. Block 3. We've got to heal if we need to. Yeah, we draw cards. Yep, okay. So let's let's get stuck in. So we've got a great start. We can get rid of that. That one's done for now. So we're going to play some cards to do all of the action. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play this move card for a move 2. Now, one option you have is you can use source, power, source, stuff from the source. Might move this over actually. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, so that can either be these dice or it can also be crystals that you may have in your inventory. Or it can be mana tokens as well. But we're not going to do that. We're going to play this card here to allow us to draw a card. Okay, that has just changed my plan quite a lot. So I'm going to use this white mana and I'm going to play mana draw, and that allows me to take a mana die from the source and set it to any colour. We'll choose this blue one and we're going to set it to green. Gain 2 mana tokens of that colour. Do not re-roll this die when you return it to the source. So we've got 2 green mana tokens that we can spend. This mana draw is done. And now what we will do is we will use our green Savage Harvesting, and that's a move 4. And each time you move a space this turn, you may discard a card to gain a crystal of the same colour. So we will discard a white, a blue, and a red, and we will gain a white, a blue, and a red crystal. That's quite a powerful start, actually. I like that a lot. And we're going to move here to this space in the forest, and that's it. And then we're going to use our concentration with our green token, so that was using that one. And this one, play another action card with it, get the stronger effect of that card for free, add +2. So we're actually going to use a ranged attack 5, which is going to kill this little orc shaman maybe. I think it's a shaman. Anyway, we kill him. So we gain 3 fame. Boom. 1, 2, 3, which levels us up. And because we killed a marauding orc, we also gain a reputation with the local population. They love it when you kill marauding orcs. So that is our entire cards play done. So these all go away. This gets put back in there. This gets rolled. It's a black, so it is exhausted. And then we get to take a single one of these cards. I think we're definitely going to take Dodge and Weave. Dodge and Weave. So that goes on top of our D deck. And we do replace that with Mountain Law. That's another good one. There's a lot of cool action cards in this game. I'm going to mark that anyway, even though I don't think we need to. And the last thing we do is we flip over 2 of these. Boom, boom. All right, so this guy has, I've never played him, so let's zoom in. The one on the left is called Spirit Guides. Once a turn, move 1 and you may add 1 block of any type in the block phase. Pretty strong. Or the other one is called Curse. Once a turn, either reduce 1 enemy attack by 1 or reduce armor on an enemy by 1. You cannot use this skill on a fortified enemy in the ranged or siege attack phase. I generally prefer movement because moving around the map is how we succeed. So that one goes away. That one is no longer available. But we also flip one from Norawas for next time. Oh, Bonds of Loyalty, thank you very much. We shall take that, I think. But we have this skill, so we shall remember to use it. All right, that's the end of our turn. So we draw back up to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We haven't flipped that over yet. And the dummy player will take a turn. It's drawn 4 cards, and that's it. And it's now back to us. And this is one of the reasons I absolutely love Mage Knight. So we're going to move 2 using this swiftness, and that's going to allow us to move to here. And because it's the daytime, we can reveal this token and see what we're facing in this Mage Tower. The other option is we could go to here and go to this Mage Tower, but it's a lot harder to defeat. No, we'll go this one. Oh, it's an illusionist. They're the worst. And that was using, the move 2. So we need 2 more move to be able to get in there. We will just use Crystallize, because we've got some good stuff in there. And we're going to gain a green crystal. And then we're going to re-roll, and that's literally going to be the end of our turn. We have another green. So we've got 1 of each colour crystal, really strong for very early in the game. 3, 1, 2. So that is probably everything we need to take out that Mage Tower. So the dummy player goes. And that's it. Love the dummy player. All right, our turn. So we're going to move 2 using this stamina. And that's going to allow us to move onto the Mage Tower. Now the downside with a Mage Tower, when you do that, you lose a reputation. Attacking a fortified site loses your reputation. This little thing is an illusionist. So it is going to summon one of these to attack us. We do not have much going on here yet, but let's see what happens. So we'll flip this. Attack at 5. Alright, so we can just play this as a block 5, spending a blue crystal. Discard another card from your hand to gain move 5, instant 5, attack 5 or block 5. Attack 5 gets very close to killing that. So yeah, we will play dodge and weave, but we're going to power it with a white crystal. Reduce an enemy attack by 4. So that goes down to attack 1. We can just play that as a block. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Gain attack 2. So that's attack 2. Oh, no, it does work. It does work. Okay, cool. So we block 2, which is the remaining, because we've reduced its attack by 4, so it's down to 1. That blocks it. That's done. And that gains us attack 2. We will then play improvisation using a red mana from the source. Discard another card from your hand. We'll discard that one to gain attack 5. This guy's only used for his attack. We then have to hit that. So it's 1, 2, plus 5. So we defeat the illusionist. And we gain 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you take a tower, spell tower, wizard's tower, I can't remember. I think you get to, oh, another one gone. I'm glad we got that. Here's another great little function of the app. We can look at reference cards on the app. Mage Tower, fortified. When revealed, place a violet. The token is revealed during the day if a player is adjacent to it. can be assaulted. If successfully assaulted, mark with the shield token and gain a spell as your reward. And that's it. So we get to take one of these 3 spells. We will definitely be taking, oh geez, Snowstorm's awesome too. I think we'll take Expose because it's so good. So yeah, we're going to take Expose. So that goes on top of our deck. Range attack 2. Haven't taken any wounds yet. So we have our 3 cards in hand. That's literally everything we can do. We have a move 4 though with a green, that's good. And we can't power our spell. We could power range ice attack. Do we want to power range ice attack instead of expose? Expose will then go into Norowas's hand, and I don't want that to happen. I really think I need to take that. Yep. All right. So, yep, that's it. That's the end of our turn. So, Norowas doesn't do anything really. Our turn. So we're going to move at 1-2 to here using this march, and we're going to pay a green to make that a move 4. So that means we will explore this location here. I'll just mark this wizard's tower. Oh, a keep. I do love me a keep. I am actually going to spend my last 2 cards as movement, just to move onto that village. And that will be the end of our turn. And that's the end of the round. So let's replenish this over here. So that goes there. No, that's the wrong section, Deno. This is the spells. Cure, very good. So we're going to end the round, boom. We're going to ditch this, which means he's going to gain a green card. I'm going to ditch this, which means he's going to gain a blue crystal. And that's that. So those both go out of play. These both slide across. We get Ambush, great card, and Wings of Wind. 1 more XP in that first turn and I would have been reasonably happy. Yeah. So we're now going on to the night phase. Flip that. And we also have to replenish the unit offer. I usually like to get a unit in the first turn as well. One, two, three. Who do we have available to recruit this turn? Some thugs, some peasants, and some red cape monks from a monastery. Yeah, great little game, mate. Great little game. Let's roll for the source. White, blue, white. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to choose a night card now to select from. Long Night is almost certainly the one that I want to go for. Mana Source is fine. Yep. So we just don't want the dummy player to flip 1. Preparation. Okay. So we are going first this time. I'll keep that there. So while we are here at this tower, at this village, we can ransack the village and draw 2 cards. The village people don't like us, so we lose some reputation for doing that, but it is usually worthwhile. We don't have any green in the source, but we do have green on Savage Harvesting. Let's spend our green crystal, as we don't have any green power in the source, to move 1 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to explore here. That's just awful, really. So there's a marauding orcs there. Oh, it's a little skeleton mob. That's cool. And a monastery that we could go and burn down if we were not law-abiding citizens. Now, when we move a space, we can discard a card to gain a crystal of that colour. I am going to discard... No more. I really want to take that keep, so we're going to move closer to the keep. We're going to play improvisation, and we are going to discard stamina to allow us to move. Adjacent to the keep. And I think that will do for the turn, maybe? Yeah, that'll do for the turn. So we'll draw a card up to a hand size of 5. Concentration, that is so good. Alright, so the dummy player draws a card, draws its cards, and that's it. This is why Mage Knight is the best game ever. Because you just don't have to do anything for the dummy player. Okay, we want to move into that keep, so we can do that using this and this. So we move onto the keep. Now, if it was daytime, we would get to see what that token was, but it is not daytime, it is nighttime. And so it will be a surprise to us, and it is... No, some heroes! Oh, that's quite bad. That is quite bad. Alright, so this allows us to block 1, is that right? What does that say again? And you may add +1 to a block of any type in the block phase. So we're going to use this mana draw and play a white token from the source, and we're going to set this to green. This is obviously my favourite play. It goes back as a green. So we get 2 green tokens, 1, 2. We will... Oh, do we... Oh no, that's right, yeah, we're using concentration with a green mana token to reduce an enemy attack by 4. Gain attack 2 in the attack phase if you've not dealt any wounds. But we're also going to play this green one to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Alright. So that was our move onto the fort. So played those and that. So that one can go. That's doing nothing else. How do I defeat these heroes with this combination and not take too many wounds? I just need to do 4 damage. So that's 4 damage there. If I play that as a red. Alternatively, I could use this. Get the stronger effect of the card. It moves, influence, block, or any type of attack. Gain attack 2 if you don't add any wounds. Reduce 1 enemy attack by 4. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to reduce an enemy attack by 4. We're going to reduce this 5. We also gain a block for free. So we take no wounds from that 5 power attack. But this 3 hits us. So we take a wound. We add a wound into our hand. And because our armor is only 2, we have to take a second wound into our hand. And we've already got rid of our tranquility, which is annoying. So this one we can keep in our hand. We don't get the bonus attack from this because we did take wounds into our hand. But This is an attack 4, which defeats the heroes. So when we defeat heroes, we lose a reputation, and we gain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fame, which is awesome. So we've leveled up to our second one of these, which means we have significantly better combat ability now, as we're 3 armor. These all go away. Man, pumping through some crystals though. 1, 2. Now our hand line symbol size is 5, but when you're adjacent to a keep that you control, you get an extra hand size, which is good. Influence 4, perfect. What can I recruit here? I can recruit some thugs. I really like thugs. Wish those Udom guardsmen were around. Would have recruited them in a heartbeat. So this gets rolled as a white, which is excellent. Dummy player. Dummy players played their cards. That's it. Our turn. So we need to get to a village or a monastery for healing. Let's go back here, because if we look at the monastery, you can buy 1 point of healing for 2 influence. Pretty good. So the monastery is quite close. So if we do an exploratory move, yeah. So I've got 2 moves in my hand. Move. These thugs are -1 reputation. Our minus reputation, which means because of our -1, they only cost us 4 influence to recruit them. So what we're going to do is we are going to pay a white mana to influence the thugs, and the thugs have joined our team. Good work, little thuggies. So just want to keep that in shot. So the thugs have been recruited, and we have room for some more units to recruit. These 2 we're going to spend as moves, and you have to do them first, so I should have done that first. So we're going to put a move out here. There's a village with some more orcs. Wolf Rider, cool. And then also one of these. Oh, that's an artifact. Wouldn't mind that. And then we spend our second move to reveal another tile. And that is perfect. That's what we want. Another marauding orc. Oh, it's some little sprites. So we're going to definitely head over this way now and pick ourselves up that monastery, get some healing, and that's it. So our turn's over. This gets re-rolled, goes back as a red. We are still adjacent to our keep, so we draw back up to 6. Move 4, excellent, that's what we want. We got influence, we got influence. Norowas has 5 cards left in hand, so more than likely we've got 2 more turns. So we will use this and this to move 4. One, two. Sorry, it's move 5 because of this, and then we'll spend our crystallize to go onto the monastery, and that's all we will do for now. Because there's a monastery, there should actually be another advanced action offer available. Blood ritual. Okay. That's all we're going to do. We're going to re-roll that. It goes back as a blue. We're only drawing up to 5 now. cool. Did I roll that already? I can't remember. It's a black. Nice. I want to recruit these monks. I don't think I'm going to have enough influence, so I can use my thugs. Come on, thuggos. All right, that's going to be pretty cool, actually. So let's go on to Norowas's turn. Fine. So we've got 2 more turns. So it's our turn. We're going to stay right where we are, and we're going to play this Ruthless Coercion using a red. And we're also going to tap our thugs. At this point, I think it's just time to accept our reputation's average and time to burn down some monasteries. So we could influence 6 and then influence 10. And we can then make that influence 11. We can recruit these monks, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we can get a point of healing at 2. Do I want to spend... Because I can... Yep, so instead what we'll do is we'll spend 2 influence on that to the thugs. We're going to lose 1 more reputation, and then we are going to heal that, and we're going to keep expose in our hand. We have these Red Cape monks. They're wonderful. They love everything about what we're about to do. Okay, so we draw 1 card, but we're then going to shuffle our deck because of our long night, and we're going to draw 3 cards back at random in our deed deck. 1, 2, 3. Not really what I wanted, but let's just have a look over here. So next, Norowas takes their turn. They'll declare end of round next round, but that's okay. So now if we just go to a monastery, what happens if you burn it? If you do, reputation -3, draw a violet enemy token to fight. Your units cannot be used in this combat. If you defeat it, mark the space with a shield token and get an artifact as your reward. The monastery is now destroyed. I think I'm going to burn down a monastery. This goes back as a red. Yep. So these monks that I just recruited, they're not fans of helping us at this point in time. Let's stay right where we are and let's burn down a monastery. So we are going to get 1 more turn after this. So we're going to burn down the monastery. We're going to get a random violet token, and we get... No, these guys suck. Oh, we're going to have to block 5. I won't even be able to kill them. Yes. Barely. Barely. That's good. They are the worst. All right, so our reputation is at the pits. We can't do anything about our reputation. This means they're immune to magic. I think I can never remember that symbol, actually. Immune to magic. Arcane immunity, not affected by any non-attack block effects. Yeah, cool. So we've used our long now. So I am going to play a determination with a blue for block 5, and that takes it to block 6 thanks to our card. So their attack of 6 is negated. I'll then play this red, paying for that, which is an attack 4, and spend those 2 sideways for 5, 6. So we gain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is awesome. So we get another card and we get another skill. Do I want to take Bonds of Loyalty now? Interesting. That is... And we also gain an artifact. And the artifact that we gain is the Circlet of Proficiency. Oh my god, we're going to get Bonds of Loyalty as well. So that goes into our deed deck, face down, but that's no problems. we had to give up all of our crystals for that. It's a white. So Norowas on their turn declares end of round. And that's the entirety of their turn. I only have 2 cards left, but those 2 cards are actually quite useful because this is a move. There is no green though. Oh, I also get to take my level up. I should just relax here because I also get to take one of these. Mountain Law. No, I like Ambush better. So we will take Ambush. So we also have Ambush in our hand, and then a Peaceful Moment. Yes. And we also get to flip our 2 skills. So let's flip those. Cool. All right. Exciting. I don't know what any of those mean. Well, let's have a look. So the first one, this one here, is called Battle Frenzy. Once per turn, attack 2. You may flip this instead to get attack 4. If you spend a night resting, you may flip the token back. That is crazy good. The other one is called Shamanic Ritual. Flip it to gain a mana token. No, we're taking Attack Frenzy. We just have attack 2 every turn. That's awesome. Now we flip one of Norowas's cards. Oh, the influence as well. Alright, it's now our turn. So we've got these 3 cards in hand. There's no greens to play, but we are going to take this, take any skill in the common skill offer and keep it for the rest of the game as if acquired during a level up. Bonds of Loyalty is so good. So we get to get a free unit that we can recruit at -5. Sounds good. We smash that to do that. That's destroyed. And we have move 2. +1 to your first attack card of any type and +2 to your first block card of any type. Okay, this is great. So we're going to move 2 with our ambush. And because we're on a space over here, that means we can reveal a tile. And so we will reveal another monastery for us to burn down. Delightful. So that's a dungeon. More orcs for us to slay. They're always face up, don't they? So that costs us 2 move. But this is move 2, 3. So we can actually move 4, 5. And we can go here, and that will allow us to proc this battle, as it were, against those little orcs. Now, skeleton archers. So if I remember everything rightly, I think I've done this fine. This little symbol here tells us that if you defend their attack fully, they don't gain any bonuses or something like that. Let's look it up. I'll edit this out later on. For those people that are enjoying the playthrough at the moment, you won't be watching this. Elusive. Elusive enemies are good at avoiding your attacks. The arm value of elusive enemies increased unless all of the attacks were successfully blocked. Yes. Cool. So we have blocked their attack. So that means their total damage we need to do is 4. We have done a block 3 using our Red Cape Monks. This is actually gained as a reputation, which is nice. And we then will use our card here to flip and do attack 4, which defeats them. So we gain 2 fame. 1, 2. And we also gain one of these little things, which are usually pretty fun. That is, what is that? Now, where do I find those? I can never remember where I keep those things. Healing herbs. Heal 1 or throw away a wound card from your discard pile. That's it. That's the end of the turn. So, at the end of the round, we will flip this, roll these, black, white, red, don't love a black being there. The peasants go away. They are revolting. Now when do we bring, is it now? I think it's the next night. One, savage monks, more peasants, golems. Love guardian golems. I've got to check actually. All right, so blue and green. So end the round. So he's going to get a green crystal. He's going to get a blue card. Those go away. Those slide down. So the new action card is Intimidate, in keeping. The new spell is Mist Form, that's quite a good one. And then we also have a new advanced action because we have a Monastery. Ice Shield. Ice Shield's good. Alright, so what's our goal for this turn, Deno? I'd really like to get a Bonds of Loyalty person, but to do that is going to be quite the challenge. I'm tempted by this dungeon. I am not at all tempted by this moron, Griffin. He sucks. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is normally the time I choose planning. I can't choose planning now, so Mana Steel. Let's have a look at what we flip. We can recruit those golems at Spell Tower, yeah. Guardian golems are pretty good. We'll take Mana Steel. And we'll use that white Mana Steel. And now we just hope that he doesn't draw, well, we need him to draw 6. No, alright, so Norwas going first. No, drew 2 extra cards, that sucks. Alright, I need to get some reputation back. After burning down that monastery, people aren't really happy with me. And I want to be able to utilise my Bonds of Loyalty. There's a rule in the game which is not super well known, but we're down to these tiles, which are the end tiles where the cities are. If we're really good, we can take a city this turn, but I don't think we're that good. We'll aim for the night phase. But I definitely think we can take this, but the problem is like you can't actually place an outer tile there. You're not allowed to. So am I happy with Savage Monks for my Bonds of Loyalty, or do I want someone better? Let's move to, and it's actually 3. But we're going to turn it into a 4-5. So I'm going to spend this now to use our mana draw to take this and turn it into a blue. Goes back as a blue. We're going to move 4, 5, and we're going to move, we're going to spend that on that to gain a crystal of any colour. We'll take a green. With our 5 move, we are going to go 1, 2. I just really want to go there. 3, 4. And then we'll tap this to get an extra move, which will allow us to reveal here. We've found the blue city. Ooh, that dragon will prove quite useful in helping our reputation. People don't like dragons for some reason. They don't like dragons. Alright, so those are all gone, as well as our mana steel. So this goes back to here as a red. And we need to populate the Draconum. What is it? No, that guy's so bad. We have another Monastery offer. Decompose. Physically resistant. I can get fire attack 4. I don't really want to take that guy out, but maybe I have to. All those lakes are in such a bad spot too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't even reduce his attack. Can heal some wounds. Fire attack 4, so we would need to come up with 8 damage or 8 armor. Can we do that? 4, 6. Yeah, we can come up with that. All right, well, I think we're going to go for it, which is crazy, but it gets us 2 reputation, which is massive, massive, I say. Dummy player. Play turn. Stop going so fast, you pillock. All right, we're going to play our green to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. We're going to move 2 plus our additional 1 from there. Means we have moved onto that space, and we will then engage this dragon. So this is a very bold task. There's a few things that I'm okay with. We've got some blocks and some fire attacks here, which I think will help potentially. This card is so good, and it does absolutely nothing against him because of his arcane immunity. That's part of the problem in this situation. All right, we are revealing 2 of these as his 2 attacks. Oh, that one's punishing. Oh my god. We can't even block that. That's a manticore. We can't even block the manticore. So he's got swiftness, assassinate, and poison. What is it? Assassinate, I think. That means we can't dodge it. Yeah, poison, swift, you need twice as much block. Poison, and then I'm pretty sure that one's assassinate, which means damage this attack cannot be assigned to units. If unblocked, it has to all be assigned to a hero. So we need 8 block to stop him. That symbol means we can run. We can reduce his stuff with movement. Actually, this is good. We can reduce that using this. Reduce 1 attack by 2. So we only need block 4 for that. So this is gonna hurt this one, but I think we might leave our thugs to take some damage. Which costs us influence, which is also bad. This is such a bold play, you know? I need to use these guys for fire attack 4, otherwise this is just out of reach. 16 damage. They're physically resistant. So I can flip that for 4 damage. So that means I only need to come up with 4 from them. And I can just do that right there. So that's 4 damage, that's 4 damage, and that's 4. So that's that guy killed. So what we've got left has to block as much as possible. Alternatively, attack, attack. That's attack 2. Could use that to attack 3. Or do we just block with them? Yep. So let's block with the thugs and we'll use that to completely remove that damage there. So that does absolutely nothing. Let's spend this white that we gain from this, gain a white token, spend it on that, reduce one enemy attack by 4, gain attack 2 in the attack phase if you do not add any wounds to your hand. So we've added no wounds to hand because we've blocked thugs and that on them, and that has reduced that to 0. So we now gain attack 2 on this guy. This guy, we're going to spend our Red Cape Monks for fire attack 4. They're physically resistant, but they're not fire resistant, so that leaves us 4 damage to do. We've got 2 from our Bob and Weave. We've got 2 from that. And we've got 4 from flipping that. Or we could just use 2 and 2. And that's it. Get out of here, you little Draconum. 9! 1, 2 when you defeat one of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. People love it when you do them. And what's even more exciting is that has increased our hand size and increased our unit situation dramatically. Our hand size is now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof, expose. I can't believe we didn't take any wounds there. That was unreal. Okay. I really do want to take that city down, but I reckon we might be better off exploring. No, you can't. That's a mountain. You can't move over them. All right, 4 cards in hand. Okay. Are we going for the city here? Are we going for the city? We've got a red card. We don't have a white though. Let's have a look at what's in the city. Let's go over here. City. The city's here. Yep. When revealed, place the city figure, find the description, and place it on the table. Put the enemy tokens face down. Tokens are revealed when a player is adjacent to the city. So here is the blue city, and it is level 5. So there is 2 purples and a white on that city. We are now adjacent to that, and so we have found... No, those guys are so bad. Oh. Those guys are awful. I need expose for that. That is, target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances this combat range attack too. We can kill them. Yeah. I don't think I can get to. I really need some more friends. Maybe I think I've still got influence. Maybe we don't try and take the city out this turn. Okay. We've got plenty of time. We've still got 3 turns to be able to take out the city. So we might move 2 back to the village and move another 2 next to that Monastery. And then we will spend a red and improvisation, discarding our ambush to gain influence 5. What can we buy at a monastery? At a monastery, you can only buy troops there. I know you can buy advanced action cards. That's right. What do they cost us? 6 influence. Ice shield's pretty nice. So that's going to get us 5 influence. And if we use Bonds of Loyalty, that gets us 10, which means we can recruit the Savage Monks. So we will do that. They're our Bonds of Loyalty character. We don't have any way to get more influence at this point in time, so yep. So that'll do. As much as I'd like that. And we will draw back up to 5. Do we burn that monastery down now? I love burning monasteries, it's so good. That goes back. As a yellow, we can do whatever we want. Those monks aren't going to be real happy if we burn a monastery down. Oh, we got 2 more turns. I think I'm going to burn the monastery again. I got range attack too, because I can now do my expose. What do we influence? No. Burn it down! We'll burn down another monastery. Oh. Ice mages, you idiots. Alright, well, we're taking some wounds, but that's probably okay, because we're going to keep our influence in hand. So these guys do 2 wounds to us, and that's okay. I'm just going to take 2 wounds, because I've got ability to just trash wounds using that. I don't know what happened to the camera then. Yeah, and then we can expose him. Let's keep that. That's attack 2. Did I flip that? I did flip that. No, I didn't flip it, I kept it. So we can flip that for attack 4, which means we keep those in hand, which means I can use this for crystals. So spending that there. It's a blue. We kill them, we get 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But more importantly, our reputation goes down to the pits, but we get another artifact and we get a diamond ring. Cool. So it is now our last turn. Oh, sorry, we've got 2 more turns. So we have a hand size of 6. We will discard this. That's 7, isn't it? How did I have 7? And I took 2 wounds in hand. That's why. Yeah, we need to keep the influence because we want to go to that village. So yeah, we'll discard this white swiftness so that we can get our diamond ring. We'll play our diamond ring. We gain a fame. We gain a white crystal, and we gain a white mana token. We will spend that white mana token on our influence to talk to the... Oh, we don't have enough. They don't want to talk to you, Deno. They don't want to talk to you, mate. Alright. You gotta kill some people for them to want to talk to you, mate. They don't like you anymore. Can't buy healing. That's 2 blues, so we can't use that. So we'll go move 2, 1, 2, and then we'll go into this dungeon, which is crazy to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. And so I needed 4 move for that. So that one's 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got a white mana token, which we're not going to be able to do anything with. These guys come into the dungeon with me because they're my best bros. And what are we going to fight? We're going to fight... Oh, no, Medusa. Oh. Siege attack 4. Done. Sit down, Medusa. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't get anything for that. Now, when you defeat a dungeon... Where's the dungeon? Troll in the dungeon! If you defeat it, you get... mark the space with the shield and roll a mana die. If you roll a gold or a black, get a spell. Otherwise, get an artifact. So we'll roll this one. It's a black, which means we get a spell. I don't really want a spell. Okay, I guess we're getting a spell. This goes back into the source as a blue. So call to arms, and I use the ability. No, we'll go Mist Form. Mist Form's incredibly good. So Mist Form goes there. And that white mana is gone. I think Naroas is now going to declare end of round, which means we get 1 more turn, which means we can do this move. And we can spend a blue mana to move 4. The cost of all terrains is 2. So we can end our turn on that magical glade. One, 2, 3, 4. And we can also spend 2 to reveal possibly the next city up here. Oh, it is the next city. Oh, there's a keep there. That is interesting. All right, Draconum, yes. Fire Dragon. White City, the White City of Gondor. It's an 8. 3 whites and a grey. White, white, white. Grey. I want to attack that keep. So at the end of the turn, when you end your turn on a magical glade, you heal a wound. And we will spend this now to heal another wound. And that's it. I definitely just leveled up then, didn't I? Yep. So we flip another one of those. I don't know what any of those do. I've actually got another one of those to choose from. So I want to take Mountain Law anyway, I think. So I am, Demolish. So yeah, I think I'm going to choose this Influence one. No, I'll choose this one. I'll choose the crystal one. Green crystal, and I'll use that immediately to gain a green crystal. And I take Mountain Law, and that's it. And then that slides across. That's replaced. That one is going to go into Norowas's pile. And the round white crystal, white card. Move those across. Crystal Mastery. And I really want Demolish. And now we get some new units. So we actually get one, Ultimate Guardians. Delphana Mages, we need to take a city out. Thugs can get out of here. That's it, we're on to the night phase of day 4. Black, white, green. I need to get some reputation. There's a little keep there that I'd love to take. See, I really enjoy this game. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. This flips here. One, two, three, four, five, 6 is our hand size. Now we have no wounds in hand, which is really good. Both of those are gone. Mountain Law. If you move into hills, our diamond ring. Can I block that guy? Interesting. All right. The card that we're going to choose is Mana Search. And that means that we're a 1 in 3 chance of him beating us. He doesn't beat us. So we are going first. And we can reroll dies in the source. So we'll reroll this and this. We're actually just going to stay right where we are. We get more greens, not exactly what I wanted. Because we want to fight those. I was supposed to fight him, wasn't I? Yeah, we're going to fight that griffin. I didn't really want to fight that griffin, but we will. So we're going to spend a blue token for determination. It's not the best use of our time. So we'll spend a diamond ring for a crystal. Gets us a fame and a white crystal. And a white token. The white token doesn't really help us. But we will spend our concentration to block with a blue. So block 5. And sorry, we're fighting this guy. So we need swiftness, which means we need to block twice that. So we need to block 8. We use our thugs to block the rest. So we've successfully blocked that. And use those 3 cards. So now we just need to hit it for 4 damage. And it is defeated. We will flip our token. And we will do 4 to defeat the griffin. That gets us 3 fame. 1, 2, 3. Plus a reputation for defeating a marauding orc. And we also gain one of these little things, which is super fun. This one is, ooh, what is that? That is called Tome of Relearning. On your turn, when not in combat, you may swap one of your skills for another in the common skill area. Okay. I'm going to cash that in. You can just always spend those as one fame point. So we'll take a fame. We can also crystallise, and we will do that to gain a green. That goes back as a blue. Norowas, speeding us up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're getting very close to armor 4, which is pretty good. This is an absolutely aggressive turn of hands. It is night time, so probably our best play is to attack that keep. I was really hoping to draw space bending, actually, or mist form, because you can just fly through stuff over there. That would have been nice. On this turn, this is when the game starts getting quite challenging because you've got a lot of hand size. So you're holding onto a lot of cards. You've got a lot of options here. I don't think we're getting any more units at this point in time. Can I take that city out? I reckon I can. So I'm going to spend this mountain law and this savage harvesting. And I'm going to use a green. I'm going to discard this on savage harvesting to gain a red crystal. So that's going to give us move 4, 5, 6, 7. There, and we also have our bonus move from our skill, so we're going to attack that keep thing. And we will flip. We're adjacent to a city, so we'll be able to reveal that. We'll do that in a second. Shock troopers, cool. So if we block the shock troopers attack, they are only armor 3. To block them we need 5. So we'll play block 3 from the Savage Monks, and we'll play block 2 from that. And then we just need attack 1, 2, 3 to kill the shock troopers. That unfortunately gets us 1, 2, 3, and loss of a reputation. Come on, man. But the shock troopers have been defeated, and that is even more important for us because we've now captured a keep right next to our 2 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we control 2 keeps. 7, 8 is our new hand size. Pretty good. Well, let's have the dummy player's turn. Draws 3 cards. There we go, mist form, that's what we wanted. So we can mist form into that small city. We have a blue, so that will be that. Dodge and weave, yep, oh, and expose. Oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. It's time to attack the blue city. Okay, so this is a huge, expansive combat. We have only 1 unit that's available, which is our Red Cape Monks, but We have, let's review the city rules. Reference cards. City, yeah, can be assaulted by one or more players. Yeah, okay, I know what cities are. But the blue city has special rules, and I'll grab those out now because I always forget the city bonuses. And there it is, the blue city. So anyone that has a cold fire or an ice attack or a fire attack or a cold fire attack has an increase on their attack. However, none of these guys have that. All right, so we've used our mist form, spending a blue to allow us to move straight onto the city from here. So we're attacking that city, pretty awesome. The next thing that we're going to do is flip our crystal. So we gain another white mana and a green crystal. With that white mana, we're going to spend on expose, and we're going to target this guy. So he is now immune. Sorry, he has no resistances whatsoever, and he has no fortifications. So we just need a range attack. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that guy is defeated without swinging a blow in anger. That is cool. We're going to spend 2 influence. No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to keep that for a spell. We're going to spend one of our green crystals to draw 2 cards using Tranquility. That might be a mistake. I might want to keep those for healing, but okay. No, it was a good call. So our mist form is done and our blue is spent. Our expose is done and those are all spent. And we've defeated that guy. So we still have these cards in hand. We'll dodge and weave. That doesn't work on him. So we're going to spend this red crystal to block 5, discarding that. We may just fall a smidge short here. It's attack 6, so he's going to do 4 wounds to us, including a lot of wounds. I don't really want a lot of wounds. Killing those guys was the key. You don't have to do this in one attack, by the way. You can repeatedly, you can go in and out. Am I better off? No, I'm okay with this so far. Do we just keep the wounds and then use influence for healing at the monastery? That's not awful. Because that's an attack 5. Discard that. No. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to use our Red Cape Monks to block 1, 2, 3, right there. So there's a second attack there of 3. That's fine. We're going to use our improvisation and our shield from over here to block 6, so we take no damage from that. We will reduce one enemy attack by 2, which is this one. And we take no damage because we'll play that as a block as well. So we've taken no damage, so we get attack 1, but that doesn't do anything. And so we are just going to bounce back here to this thing. We've done a pretty good job there. We didn't take any damage from that second attack, but we do gain the benefit of this, which is 8 fame. And that's pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We flip up to that. We can't interact with those guys, I just remembered. Oh. That's fine. I think we will stay right where we are. No, we'll spend... This goes back into the source. That's a yellow, so it's gone. Norowas takes their turn. We've literally only got these 3 cards in hand. We're going to spend our mana search to re-roll these 2. We get a blue and a red. We'll spend the blue to play this move 2. And that's going to allow us to reveal another tile. And there is a dragon, which is what I was hoping to see. Oh, physically resistant dragon doofus. Don't like that at all. And we're just going to stay right where we are there, and because of that, as our action for the turn, we can unflip that. Which doesn't matter, because I think we're actually just going to end our turn there. Yep. So that's the end of the round. End round. He's going to gain a white crystal, and he's going to gain a red card. Gone and gone. Slide across. New action offer. New spell. Oh, Tremor. Oh, I love Tremor. These 2 are gone. This guy's gone. 1, 2. Oh, ice golems. And we flip this. Perfection. The final day of our game. Rethink or the right moment. You can immediately take another turn. Yeah. It's basically the same. Basically the same. We run out of cards before we run out of turns, generally. So we'll take Rethink, which means we get to go first, which is effectively the same. So what's good now is all of our little guys come back, as does this crystal and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is our hand size. So do we want to rethink using our card? Don't need that yet. Definitely don't need that yet. I do like that. So yes, we will rethink these 2. 1, 2. And it's our turn first. All right, so to reiterate, we're going to attack the city and kill both of these guys. And it should be pretty easy. So we'll move in using a green crystal. And we'll flip our thing to allow us to get a white mana token. And with our green crystal, we will play the Savage Monks Siege Attack 4, and we will play Range Attack 3. These guys are never fortified, so we kill them before they swing, and that is 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy, we just need to block. We'll block that. Block 5, because we've used our move there. Sorry, because we played this, add 2 to your first block. So we'll play that first. So we fully block their attack. This is an attack 2. And this, we need 6. We'll take a red token to make it attack 4. 5, 6. Keep our march in hand. So we have taken the city. Oh, another gold. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've kept that in hand. Only use one of our units, which is awesome. Blue city has been taken. We can't interact with it though, because our reputation is so bad that nobody wants to talk to us. We defeated 3, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before I do that though, 5, 6, 7, 8. I also get to take one of these. We will take agility, so that's going to come into our hand. And counterattack. And we get a skill as well from the skill offer. Oh, this guy's crazy. What do these things mean? Okay, so that one is Arcane Disguise. Once a turn, influence 2, or you may flip this token to ignore all your effects from the position on the reputation track. Thank you. Yes, we're in the city. All right. So our hand size, because we killed 3 units, is 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more, 9. He takes a turn. Our turn. We don't need to heal. We didn't get our influence, but we did get our mist form. That's nice. So we're going to flip that to allow us to gain some influence. I'm going to spend this improvisation. I might actually spend that as a green to draw 2 cards and see if we can draw an influence. We do, perfect. So influence 2, we'll spend our diamond ring. So we get a white crystal to our inventory and we get a white mana, so we'll actually have influence 4. And then we can use our thugs for another influence 4. So 4, plus we get a fame for our crystal. So that's gone, that's gone. And I will need to discard one of these move cards, of which I have many, to do that. So we've got influence 5, 9, and 4 is 13. We can ignore our reputation, so we can actually recruit altar mages, which is awesome. Do I want to spend some more of this to get a spell as well? I really want to keep those 3. So if I discard these, what spell have I got? Tremor. Tremor is so good. So just repeating. Yeah. Hey Kaylin, how are you? Mage Knight, it's the best. So influence 5, influence 9, influence 13. And the mages are 12, so I will take them. So that leaves me with, I need to come up with 5 more influence to buy a spell. And I really, really, really want to keep mist form, so I will drop those. And I will purchase Tremor, and that goes into my hand. And that comes over here. 1. And that's our turn. So he goes. So we're going to get a hand size of 9, which means all my cards in hand, which is why the choice didn't really matter. Alright, so we're going to play Mist Form for sure and fly ourselves over that lake. And I reckon we could probably take the city right now, because we've got the Altar Mages. Can't use their best attack until it's at night. All your attacks become siege attacks. I forgot how busted those guys are. Yeah. We'll spend this mana draw on that as a white to turn this one to a blue. So we gain 2 blue crystals. 1, 2. With those blue crystals, we are going to spend Crystallize to gain a red into our thing. And we'll spend the other one on Mist Form. Mist Form allows us to fly. We will move 1, 2, 3, 4 here onto this monster den, I think it is. Let's have a look if that's what it's called. Spawning grounds. You may enter the spawning grounds as your action. 2 brown enemy tokens. Yeah, let's take on 2 brown enemies. That seems fine. We got plenty of firepower over here. Maximum firepower. Got Tremor. Alright, 2 brown. So we'll enter that as our action. Wraiths with Assassinate. Not great. That's fine. We can block them, maybe. We've got Dodge and Weave. We'll spend Dodge and Weave with a crystal to reduce their attack by 4. And that means we can do 4 damage to... Actually, do we need to block them because of the wording of their rule? Can't remember. We'll just use the Altar Mages to do a cold fire attack. And that will kill that guy, because it's a cold fire attack 5. We'll block there. We'll spend this mountain, no, we'll spend this as a block. So that's there. That's been reduced. Yeah, I think I've actually got to block that. So what we might do is we might reduce them both by 2. Reduce 2 attacks of 1 or 2 enemies by 2. So their attack 2 and their attack 2. This guy will block them. And this sideways plus our free move card allows us to block that. So there's no damage coming in. Because of that, we get attack 2 here. We're going to spend our green to play Tremor. We're going to reduce his armor to 3. Sorry, doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll reduce, all enemies get armor minus 2. So that guy, he's 2. That's attack 4. That guy, cold fire, attack 5. Done. Sit down, you 2 pillocks. Still got those in hand. That's 7 glorious fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus we get 2 of those little things which we can cash in for fame, or we can just keep them for their ability. So that first one is Ghostly Elixir. 1 attack on a single action card becomes range attack. Very nice. Or a vial of toxin, one source of physical attacks gains +3. I'll keep both of those, not bad. We're going to end the round there, and we're going to go into the final day, ready to assault the last city. It's a red crystal and a green card. Chivalry. I would say, based on my current feelings, we should pretty comfortably take out this city. We have altar mages who are wild. Oh, actually, I'm going to move on to my keep as my last action so I can recruit from my keep if I want to, because I can flip my influence thing. That's a cool ability. White, green, red. We have Amotep gunners, they're quite good. Heroes. Herbalists. Alright, well, maybe I should just bring this a little bit closer so we can see what actually matters, which is this glorious assault on the white city of Gondor, Minas Tirith. Going to be editing this anyway. We are adjacent to the city, and so we can look at these. Utum Guardsman or Utum Swordsman. Oh, Delphana Masters, an Amotep Gunner, and more of those Pillix. Alright, our hand size is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tremor is excellent. Oh, and Expose. All we need is a black mana and we're in good shape. They can give us the black mana tokens, or we can just do Siege of any colour. We'll take the number 1 so we can go first. I reckon we should recruit these Amotep gunners. Did I gain any influence, or did I just get attack cards? I just got attack cards. That, I think I'm just going to go in. I think I'm going in right now. That's fun. We need to bring Pillix back, mate. We need to bring Pillix back. Absolutely. So we're going to play our Mountain Law to move onto the city. So we are assaulting the city. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to flip our thing here to gain a green crystal and a white mana token. We're then going to play our diamond ring, and I think we're going to smash it. So we have an endless supply of white and black mana this turn. Fame +1 for each white spell you cast. We smash our diamond ring. So we have unlimited source of white mana and black mana. So we're going to play that. And we'll play that. So we've just got unlimited whites. And we will also use the black on the altar mages to make everyone siege attacks. And that's probably all we need So we'll then play all enemies lose all resistances, range attack 3. All enemies get armor -4 if they are fortified. And everyone's fortified, so everyone's armor -4, and no one has any resistances. And everything's siege attacks. Range attack, because we have unlimited white mana. I think that's it, isn't it? So we've got attack 4, and it's a siege attack 4. This guy's armor 3. These guys are armor 4. So we'll siege attack 4 and kill them with our skill. We'll range attack 3 to kill them. We'll range attack 3 to kill them. And we'll range attack 3 to kill them. Get out of here, city. So we defeat the city on our first turn of the final day, and that is epic. We had to smash our ring to do it, but that's okay. All that goes away, and we are going to score a lot of fame out of that. Delphana Masters, Ultimate Guardians, get out of here. 7, 8, 15, 19, 28. So we're on 73, so that's 81, 101. So we've got our second to last token. And another advanced action, we'll just take Chivalry. And a skill. We'll just take this Influence one from Norowas, which means we take Crystal Mastery and not Chivalry. But I don't think it matters at this point because we just get one more turn to play in the Sprinkler. And in our one turn of us playing in the Sprinkler, we're going to spend 2 Influence. We're going to ignore our Reputation. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like a lot of cards. We're going to gain Influence 7, Influence 4, and then all of these will go on Influence, as will the Thugs Influence, because that will allow us to recruit both Heroes and Amotep Gunners, which are worth a lot of points at the end of the game. And what else can you do in the White City? Oh, you can recruit anyone, I think, in the White City. It actually didn't matter what the White City's rules were, but I should check that anyway. How awesome was that, by the way? Absolutely smoked that White City. White City. Oh, everyone's got +1 armor. Didn't matter because I bombed you with everything. I could have attacked with that and that. Didn't matter. Alright, so each spell that I have is worth points. But when you're solo, you don't get bonuses or something. Expose and Tremor, 2 great spells. Mist Form, also great. Alright, 3 spells is worth 6. Let's calculate this up. 6. Alright. Then you start with this score too, which is 101. So 107 plus. Every relic, I have no relics because I smashed them. Crystals in your inventory, none. Advanced action cards are worth 1 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not advanced. 4, 5. So plus 5. Units are worth points. What are their points worth again? Oh, it's based on the level, isn't it? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, plus 15 for units. Cities, I'm just going to read this. Fame equal to total level of all of his units. Each player scores 2 fame for each shield token he has on a keep, mage tower, or monastery. So keep, mage tower, or monastery. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's plus 10 for that. 2 fame for each shield he has on an adventure site. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 12. And then you get points for defeating the cities, don't you? Oh yeah, for each city, you get 10 points per conquered city, so that's 20. Oh, plus 20. And then 15 if all cities were conquered. And we didn't get an unplayed round, plus 1 per card remaining in the dummy player deck. And plus 5 if end of round was not announced. Plus 5, he had a full deck. So I'll just put 20. 209 is my final Mage Knight score. Let's go put that in the app, BG Stats, that I use, and you can check that out. Mage Knight. At home. Who did I play as? Have I ever played as Krang? Yeah, no, I didn't think I had. Krang! And our score was 209. Save. So that's the Mage Knight stats for you. 68% win rate. Arathea, high win rate. Who's the highest win rate? Goldix, 5 wins. Krang, 1 win. Wolfhawk. Didn't think my Wolfhawk stats were that impressive, actually. Tovak, the worst. There wouldn't be many Mage Knight players that would have Tovak as the worst. He's the best guy. He's our highest score, 226. Interesting. Anyway, I got to a point when I was playing this game where I was playing the city levels at 7, 11. And I felt like that was a really nice challenge where I'd win, about a third to about 2/3 and lose a third, which is a pretty good stats for Mage Knight. I think it's a challenging game. It's a great game. I love this game so much. I really should play it more, but so many games, so little time. Cool. Well, that's it for BigDenoPlays tonight. In the meantime, I'll catch you all again soon. Big